What I'd like to do here is demonstrate how you can process multiple files at one time. So proceed to the application dashboard here. Proceed to process multiple files. Navigate to the folder that you have your files at, and I've set up a project here on my C drive, and here happens to be 100 CAD/CAM files at 10 megabytes apiece. So I'm going to select all 100 files. Takes just a second. Okay, when they're done selecting, hit open. That's going to load them into the browser window. You can see here that it's selected the files and it's starting to hash the files. You have to let that count down until it's finished, and you can see here that the files are being processed. Typically a couple of seconds. So for this 100 files to process, it's going to take a minute. I'm going to pause the video. Okay, I resumed the video here. I only paused for maybe 30 or 40 seconds. You can see it's hashing the last file. Remember, this is all happening on your PC. So depending how quick your PC is and how big the files are, it could take a minute or two if you have a lot of files. Here I've got them. I'm just going to say other. I'm going to say this was a CAD/CAM project for the Smith Company. As a client, for example. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it public, which is this part of the dashboard has been discussed in another video, and I'm going to hit submit. Once again, this process is a little bit slower as each file now is processed onto the blockchain. So we hit submit, we'll get a couple pops-ups, and then that will continue to process those files as they are loaded up to the global blockchain. Once again, you can see this processing. It takes about 1 second a file for the file, so about 1 second a file. I have 100 files here, so this is going to take about a minute to process. Once again, I'm going to pause the video to save some time. Now remember, this is now being uploaded once again to the blockchain. We should be finishing here in just a second. On average, this takes again about 1 minute, 1 second a file. There you can see they're done and then processed, and then you can see your project files now loaded in your dashboard. So that is the way to process multiple files.